Good evening, 10:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, November 7th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. As we can see, XRP is definitely reverse course here, pretty big. It was definitely a nice time for me to come on. I think I'm going to start showing myself more instead of not having the camera on. I used to do it because I just wanted to keep the focus on the charts, but you know what? Fuck it. I think I prefer to have the you can see me, I can see you kind of thing. So XRP sitting at 45.14 down 2.76%. If we recall our last few updates, we talked about after this broken uptrend, the most likely scenario now, and we did get the back test, and this is why it was the most likely scenario, was to come down to this 4.4. We were talking the 4.48 level. Let me go to the. This is the one I'd rather show, because then you can see the 4.4. It's 4.447, but we talked about the 4.48 initially. But approximately 4.442. But if we go back to the other XRP chart, you can see where we had the back test, and this could more correlate with it down at 4.412. So we'll see how this plays out, but this is definitely looking really bearish. And in the 2 hour, you can see we've had the bearish cross, but look at the daily time frame now. We can see the daily time frame. We've had the pullback down through, so this should be interesting how this decides to play out. There are a couple different ways to look at this, though. The 4 hour time frame, we're obviously in the next 4 hours. So in 57 minutes, this is going to turn into a bearish cross. That's just the way it goes, and this is going to incite another dump. So in the 30-minute time frame, this is just, it's looking very bad. And after the case settlement with the LBRY, not even a settlement, the fact that they got found, they lost their case against the SEC and they were found to have sold unregistered securities. Now, one thing I can tell you, a huge difference between Ripple XRP and LBRY, they had an ICO offering with their, they called them credits there, or whatever the hell they wanted to call them. But the point is they had an ICO, so that's something we don't have to worry about, at least in this faction, because I'm not even going to get into the hairy details, but with XRP, the best thing working for us right now is, since the token's been called XRP, there was no coin offerings of any kind, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's a big thing playing into today, but it's not just that that's causing this to go down. If that was the case, it wouldn't just be XRP, or I mean, it would just be XRP, and then the whole market wouldn't have followed it. But this is purely, it's not looking good right now in the USA. For us personally, it's not looking good. And right now, as much as everybody hates to admit it, a lot of it plays on the USA. I'm not saying in the future it all is going to hinder on the USA markets, but right now we all know when the US dollar is inflated, this is a problem. Now, here's the huge issue right now. So the US dollar currency index has had a come down here. While the U.S. currency index is having a bit of a correction, crypto came right down with it. That's a terrible sign. So now what happens when this reverses back up? Because I'm going to show you something, and it's a little startling. 4 hour, we're fine. We still got to keep dropping, and I still think we could come down to this. It's probably going to be the 109 level. But I always talk about the fan system. We'll see how it works out. But we can still pull up until we have a little bit more time in this area. I think we can still just use this as a nice correction. But it's starting to look like this might play down a little bit farther. Where the hell is my water? Man, I've been talking so much today, and all of a sudden my voice is like, nope, you're done. But I did a live, too, on Twitch, so, like, for an hour and 10 minutes, that was pretty fun. So, I mean, now the basic thing is can we get back above here on the U.S. dollar currency index at 110.87? I mean, that's what we're going to look at for a rejection. So, I'm pretty sure this is about to correct up, which will allow crypto to keep coming down. But this should correct up in the 2 hour. It should come up to about 110.92. So, don't be surprised if we pick up about 60 cents here in the U.S. dollar currency index. Don't be surprised at all. So, but then you look at the total crypto market cap, and we're down to 965 billion. As the US dollar currency index is dropping. Now, these are what scare me. Look at the 2-hour cross in the the total crypto market cap. It doesn't look like this is anywhere near stopping, and this is a pivot level right now. This is the uptrend. If it breaks that, we go to 940. With what it's looking like right now, it might need a bigger drop than 940. But we're going to find that out very quickly because this whole market could flip upside down right here. Now, in the USA, I don't like to talk politics, so I'm not going to, but just in the sense of crypto, if we get Republicans elected, I'm pretty sure they might try to dump the market. But I'm not absent to the fact of what I'm seeing right here. This particular pattern. Even with all that's happening, a nice come down to about 954 or 940 should satisfy this, even if we break this uptrend. And this is in the daily time frame. And then I'm not so sure we can't get all the way back up there to the 1.139. Granted, we did hit the 1.02 on the fucking nuts. That was a great call. Coming up to the 1.02. It came up to 1.032. 1.03. Literally on there. So, corrected after that, but this is either going to pull down farther or this is going to be the patented left shoulder of the market right now. So it's hard. It's hard. What are you going to do? I keep talking about this pattern, and what I want for XRP, even if it's not going to hold, I would love to see it come down to this 42.62. Can it get down there? We'll find out. I mean, we're losing key support here, so I don't see why not. I mean, 44.12 is 448 first, but 4412 is where I would love to see XRP get to here in the short term. So I'm going to release this to everybody. We had a lot of breaking news today that kind of got in the way of some of the other stuff I want to do, but this is my 6th update of the day. If for any other reason but that, the fact to come at you all day, every day, consider joining Tom's Army. It would mean a great deal to me. It really would. And if you would like to, just hit the Join Tom's Army in the video description below. If you want to join me on MEXC, especially if you're in the USA, that would be a great place to do it. Up to 200x if you want to leverage trade. And I'm going to be starting to, talk a little bit more about my positions and things like that as the days come on. And if you want to ask me any questions, just if you're part of Tom's Army and you're in the Telegram, you can message me one-on-one and we can talk. It's fine. I do it with a lot of other people. It just might take me a day or two to get to you because there's so many people I talk to. But that's something that it creates a little bond. Then if you want to join me on BitGet as well, as I do my futures right now on there, it's fantastic. It's just in the USA. It's hit or miss right now. You might need to use a VPN to get in. If you're already in there, I would continue trading there. There's no spot fees. The user platform is fantastic. And then UPHOLD. That's my most trusted. Like I always say, but the spot fees are high. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag fight assassins. Remember, help one person each and every day. Because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell is the point? And go over and watch Crypto Scrooge. He's got a new update today. Type in Crypto Scrooge.